Hey, would it be? It's your boy Dre OG. Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you're rocking with the vibes and the content. Okay, yes, I got stickers on me. I had to say this in the last video too. My little girls wanted me to wear this, so we got to do it. We got to make that wish come true. But look, just for my videos, you feel me? But look, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. We got these scary TikTok facts that will blow your mind, people. Buckle up today, because y'all about to hear some interesting things. Hopefully y'all having a good day. Just know, man, we're going through this thing called life together. You're never in this by yourself, man. Good vibes on this channel always, man. Let's get it.
Let's talk about one of the most interesting and disturbing individuals in human history. Tarare, the man who could eat anything. Tarare was a Frenchman born around the year 1772 in the city of Lyon. From a young age, he developed an unusually large appetite, and as a result of this, his parents couldn't afford to provide for him, and as a young teen, he was kicked out of his house and told to fend for himself.
Well,
as he grew older, his appetite grew with him, and he began to resort to eating grotesque things like live animals, whole cats, dogs, and even barrels full of corks. As a way to make some money, Tarare began to work as a street performer, eating whatever people would give to him. However, even this was not enough to satisfy his appetite, and he would often resort to digging through the trash in order to find extra scraps of food on his off time. After the War of First Galatians broke out, Tarare enlisted in the military and began to work as a spy. He would swallow important documents, carry them across enemy lines, and then deliver them to officials on the other side. However, having no other qualifications, this didn't last very long, and he was eventually put into a military hospital due to his condition. During his stay at the institute, they would perform a series of bizarre experiments in an attempt to cure him of his appetite. However, nothing worked, and after he was caught drinking the blood of other patients and accused of eating a toddler, they expelled him from the hospital. Just 4 short years later, Tarare caught a case of severe tuberculosis and died a rather gruesome death, which I will not discuss here. Comment what the weirdest thing you've ever eaten is, and follow for more.
You know what? Just when you thought you heard it all. You know what? And I was going to be like, damn, be easy on them. But, bruh, the stuff that look, no wonder why you gone, bro, like that. That's crazy.
Disturbing facts that will ruin your day, part 14.
Yeah, pica.
This is the effect that sunscreen has when viewed through an ultraviolet camera. Coco the gorilla knew sign language, and when asked where gorillas go when they die, he answered, "Comfortable hole by." You may be living in the last year of your life without being aware of it. Future biotechnology could be used to make prisoners feel as they were serving a 1,000-year sentence in a matter of 8 hours.
Oh, wow. Like, where we would get that from?
What? There's a portal to another.
Ooh.
Though it's been long searched for, no one's been able to find the actual location of this hole. But many people in Washington are convinced it exists and have dedicated lots of time and energy to finding it. This is actually a clip from the phone call.
I've got Mel on the line. Mel's the guy with the never-ending hole right now.
Never-ending hole.
Ellensburg. Oh, I know Ellensburg. Oh, you really think you've got 80,000?
Yes. Yeah, I get line in 5,000-yard spools. I've gone through that many. As usual, I brought the dogs with me. They wouldn't go anywhere near the damn thing, and if I try to bring them there on a leash, they'll just dig their feet in. They do not want to go anywhere near the hole.
So what do you think? Follow along for more.
You know what's crazy though? Like, animals do understand their senses are very heightened because they're still connected with nature. We're very disconnected from nature, the way that, we're not in the same state that we used to be in. So these animals pick up on these things. They see things that we can't see. They hear things that we can't hear. They know danger when they sense it. We got to get back to that. But what I will say is that sounds very similar to like Pet Cemetery. If you ask me, I think anything is possible. Nothing is like, I say crazy a lot, but nothing is technically crazy. That's wild.
This YouTuber disappeared without leaving a trace. YouTuber Kate Yup began posting her mukbang videos
She's
on
still
YouTube
gone?
in 2018, achieving great success. While blindfolded, she can be seen in her videos eating aggressively without caring for aesthetics. Then, in November of 2019, Kate posted a video where her teeth began to fall out, seemingly rotted through, and since then, no one knows where she's gone. Someone theorized that she could be in real danger, as a bunch of users spotted several creepy coded messages in her videos. A hidden SOS request, 4 letters capitalized to spell help, and a Morse code message tapped on a glass bowl that said, "Please help me."
Scary fact.
Hey, look, I used to do mukbang reactions and stuff like that, and that is very interesting that she's still not back. Like, I gotta go check. I definitely gotta check up on that because that was a big thing. Like, what, a year or two ago, like the Kate Yep situation. Like, damn, we gotta check on her. Real talk. It was a lot of weirdness going on, y'all. You just gotta dive deeper into it if you care. Anyway,
You wish you never knew. Don't try to look at yourself in the mirror at the middle of the night because from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. your reflection isn't actually you.
okay, that's gonna make me go look. Stop
While
playing
on the
with me.
subject of time travelers, let's talk about Eleanor Jourdain and Charlotte Mobley. In 1901, Charlotte and Eleanor claimed to have experienced a time slip while out for a walk in the gardens of Versailles. During a regular stroll in the gardens, the women had found themselves in an unknown area. They had crossed a rustic bridge to get there and passed a plow that they had never seen before. Not only was this area new, but the women claimed nothing in the environment seemed familiar. There was like a dark cloud that felt like it was sinking over them, and there were people in weird clothing, and a band was playing music that they had never heard before. After this walk, the women were never able to find this part of the garden again, and actually this part of the garden may not have had existed in hundreds of years. See, when they asked where the plow was, a groundskeeper told them that the plow had not been there since the French Revolution, when Louis XVI had sold it. And as for the old bridge they passed, that hadn't been there in over 100 years. See, that bridge was used by Marie Antoinette in the late 1700s. It had been demolished decades ago. One of the strangest parts of this story was that Charlotte actually saw a woman in the garden that day and was never able to identify who it was until a year later when she saw this portrait of Marie Antoinette. See, most portraits of Marie Antoinette show her with a much slimmer nose and a longer face, but one of Marie Antoinette's closest confidants actually said that this portrait was the one that looked the most like Marie. The two women published their story, and skeptics immediately came up with a bunch of reasons as to why this was untrue. From maybe there was a reenactment happening that day that the two women stumbled upon, to maybe they were hallucinating because of their lesbian tendencies. So yeah, obviously this one does seem like very hard to believe, but the idea of time slips are really interesting, and there actually might be something to them. What do you think?
What, from them munching down there and stuff like that, they tripping? I don't think they tripping just because that's crazy, man. That's a crazy explanation. Like, what? You know sugar walls can do that to you. They ain't had no side effects.
Terrifying cursed games you should never.
So that's why they always say, man, when you go to sleep, and that's why they say, oh, get them demons off you. That's why they be talking like that. It's demons. See, I kind of think this whole attack on sexuality, they just don't want people to be repopulating. They don't, especially black people. They don't want us to be repopulating. I'm gonna be real with you. They don't. That's why so many different things that was put in line for us in order for us not to even be having children, planning childhood and all the other shit. And they put it in all the black neighborhoods, all the bad shits, all the black neighborhoods. That's crazy, bro. Like, it's look, I know I got deep into that one, but that's exactly what it is, man. And that's for everybody. That's why you look at the populations of people, it's going down. Y'all do your research. It's crazy out here. It's a lot of y'all that, like, your populations are at 0% growth.
Never play part 2.
You better start busting it open out here. That's all I'm saying.
Man in the Fields game. If you win this game, you will be granted physical and financial protection for an entire year. But if you lose, the consequences could be dire. To begin this game, you must summon the Man in the Fields. To do this, you'll need to go into your backyard with a lantern and ask 7 times, but who will scare the crows away? If you hear nothing after the 7th time, then the summoning has failed and the game is over. But if you hear a voice in your head saying, that's not your biggest problem, the game has begun. At this point, the first thing you'll need to do is go into your house and find a room with only one door. You'll need to close everything in it that can be closed. This includes drawers, bags, etc. This will be your safe room. Once you leave this room, you will find that everything that can be opened in your house will be open, and your job is to close all these items again before the clock strikes 12. If you see a shadowy man in your peripheral vision, ignore him. He's not the one you should be worried about. However, if you look at the backyard at all, even accidentally, you'll need to return to your safe room immediately and remain there until 6 a.m. Otherwise, you'll be caught by the man in the fields. Finally, once you have closed everything else in the house, close your eyes and keep them closed until 6 a.m. This will end the game. Comment whether or not you would play this game, and follow for more.
Absolutely not, nigga. You already know I ain't playing that game. Look, we're gonna keep going though. That's crazy. Why would I want to do that? That's stupid.
Scary facts you didn't know about. People who stay up late and get up late are more likely to become psychopaths. Wherever you are, someone has died in that same exact spot. Most laughs on TV are from the 50s, which means you're hearing dead people.
Okay, that's a different way to think about it. Wow. Yeah, this forever gonna be immortalized. People just stuck in time. They might have been doing a mannequin challenge. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, y'all see that right there? That just happened right there. Look, with that shit dropping from the sky. I'm telling y'all, look, when I was deployed, everything is completely black out there. You know, I was at one of the fences that was just like at the border, like we first in line if some shit go off, right? And that was my job, was to protect that area, right? And we saw those balls of light right there drop from the midnight. It was a dark ass sky. All you can see is the beautiful stars. It seems like you can reach out and touch the stars, and all of a sudden those lights appear. And it was dropping slowly to the ground, and it was weird. And they said it was generators blowing up, but we seen it come from the sky. Like they try to tell you anything. Granted, with people that had high security clearances and shit, like talking about top secret security clearances, and they still like. So just because you have that don't mean you know everything. Just because you even have a clearance that's even higher than that, you still know nothing. There's a few people in this world that know exactly what it is. Look at that. Look at them specs on there. Look at them. That's why I don't fuck with the water. Not like that. Not no dirty water. Yeah. It's just like, look, they tell you anything to get you off of the track, but they got to really think out this shit before they put it out, because it's just a lot of this stuff just be stupid. If you look on Amazon, they got a series called was it the Blue Sky something? Just look it up, it'll come up. And it's basically a series about how they covered up stuff that happened in history, like Roswell and all the other stuff, how they covered it up in the different angles that the government was taking in order to cover these things up, and what they wanted to really do. What they really wanted to do was reverse engineer the UFOs and make them our own. I get it though, because if you know any intelligent community would try to, you know, rework these things, but our government has the people at the top, I guess, they have a history of just lying to us like we're children. You know how you like tell a kid like a little bit of the truth, but you know, not the whole thing, so because you don't think that they're ready and developed for it. It's the same as how they treat us when it comes to this type of information. But we are grown and we're able to seek information and get information. If you don't get information from the internet, you can get it from inside. If you don't understand that, then you got a lot more catching up to do with these videos. But look, I love you guys. Make sure y'all taking care of yourselves and your family. And like I always say, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. And I'm out though. Bye.